the video.
What does the picture show? The picture shows stars. What kind of stars do you see?
Alright. You see colors? Do you see anything else though? What? Different sizes.
You see stars in different colors. You see small stars and big stars. This table shows two categories for stars. What are the two categories?
What are the two categories? Okay, do you remember back when we did this before? Remember when we had two pictures? One was stars or not stars, but this one will probably be big stars and not big stars. Because it's not showing color on this one. Let's see.
The two categories are stars that are big and stars that are not big.
Got it.
Is the color of the stars important for these categories?
Is color important for this?
No.
No.
These categories are about the size of the stars.
Okay, we're going to try it. Okay, we're going to put the big
Sort the
stars
stars
here.
into two categories.
Not big
Then
stars.
count the number of each.
All right, tell me if it's a big star or not a big star. I don't hear everybody. Big, right? So what do you say? Not big. It's small, but what's the category? Not big. Big. How many big stars? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You count by 2, 4, 6. How many not big stars? 4.
What do the numbers show? The numbers show the number of stars in each category. How many stars are big? How many stars are not big? 6 of the stars are big. 4 of the stars are not big. What are the arrows below the 4 and the 6 pointing to? The arrows show where 4 and 6 come in the counting sequence. Which number is greater, 4 or 6? How do you know?
Which number is greater? How do you know? Okay, very good. He said 4 comes below in the number sequence, right? It comes first. You know, that's a smaller, lesser number. It goes greater as it goes up. So that 6 is a greater number. Now look over here real quick at these tally marks. I showed you some tally marks, how to make them the one day a while back. So when you have the tally marks, excuse me, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. When you put that line there, that means it's a group of 5. That line means 5. So every time you see that, you know that there's 5 there. So we say 5, 6, and this one only has 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have that line, so it's not 5 yet. It's 4.
The number 6 is greater. It comes after the 4 in the counting sequence. So, which category is greater in number?
What star
Big stars are greater in number. More stars are big than not big.
Good job.
I know, he was pretty loud there. Okay, so let's see. Solve and share. Let's go ahead and make sure your name's on there, which I know it is because you were writing your name. You're going to listen to the directions.
Carlos only wants jerseys with numbers less than 7 for his team. Write how many of these jerseys Carlos chooses.
Okay, so there's two things we can do. We can just come over here and think about what numbers are less than 7 and circle them. Or we can make a chart, right? We can make a chart like they did on the other page. Let's go ahead today and let's just circle them. The numbers that are less than 7. Okay? So the number has to be less than 7. Is 4 less than 7? Yes. All right, go ahead and circle it. And you know that it's less than 7. Is 7 less than 7? No. No, it's equal to. Is 9 less than 7? No. Is 8 less than 7? How about 5? Yes. Yes. How about 2? Yes. How about 6? Yes. Yes. So how many numbers are less than 7? 4. 2. 6. How many numbers? Excuse me. How many numbers did we circle? 4. Okay. So he wants only jerseys with numbers less than 7 for his team. So how many jerseys? 4. Okay, that number's less than 7. You got it? Thumbs up? Alright, moving on. Oops, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Remember those worksheets we used to do? Okay. So we see the video again. And now we come down to number 1. I'm going to read the directions to you. Let me get out this copy, it's easier. Alright. We are going to sort the trucks into trucks that are big and trucks that are not big. And we're going to count them and write the numbers in the chart to tell how many. So let's do that first. How many are big? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trace that number 4. Are you there? We're over here. Right there. Trace that number 4. How many are not big? 1, 2, 3. Trace that number 3. It shows that they're not big. We're going to draw a circle around the category that is less in number than the other category. So which one is less in number? Is it big trucks or not big trucks? Not big trucks. Is less in number. See how it's 3? It's less than 4. So trace over that circle. And then go ahead and flip to the back. And here's number 2. So there's a couple different ways you can sort these puzzle pieces. You can sort them by color. You can sort them by size. We're going to sort them by size. We're going to sort the puzzle pieces into pieces that are small and pieces that are not small. Okay, so let's see. How many pieces are small? If you need to make a little mark on them to help you remember to count them, you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many are small? 9 are small. So where do we write that at? Right here under the small puzzle piece. How many are not small? Make another little mark on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many are not small, everybody? 6. You got it. 6 are not small. Now we're going to draw a circle around the category that is greater in number than the other category. Which one is greater in number? Small or not small? Greater in number. Which one's greater number? small. This one is greater in number. Small. So you circle it over here, not over here. Okay, circle it over on the side. You're gonna circle it where I circled it on the board. There you go. All right, awesome. Hey, what page are you on, buddy? We're doing this one together right now. Make sure you stay with us. You got it? And you fixing it there? Okay. Which one is you gonna circle? Which one's greater in number? We're not playing with crayons right now. Thank you. Okay, number 3. Sort the number of blocks into numbers greater than 5. See the arrow going up? Greater than 5 and numbers not greater than 5. So let's think about when numbers are greater than 5. Are we sorting by color? No, we could, right? If we had to sort. We're sorting by numbers. Greater than what number? 5. So let's find numbers that are greater than 5 and mark them. Let's see. Here's one. 9 is one. 1. 6 one.
Can we circle?
You can circle it if you want. That's easier. Start doing that. Same as greater. Is 6 greater than 5?
Yes.
Is 8 greater than 5?
Yes.
Is 7 greater than 5?
Yes.
Is 3 greater than 5?
No.
How about 2?
No.
Okay, so count how many numbers you circled. How many numbers do we circle? 4. Write that here. How many numbers do we not circle? Because that means it's less than 5. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many? 5. Okay, now we're going to draw an X on the category that is less in number than the other category. So which one is less in number? Are they the numbers greater than 5 or the numbers not greater than 5? Which one's less in number?
4.
This had 4. Which one was that? The numbers that were greater than 5. So this one we're going to put an X on. It's less in number. I know it's a little confusing because there's already an X on the other one, but that's just showing it's not greater than 5. You're going to put an X on the category that has less. You got it? So it's the first number that's greater, the number's greater than 5 is less in number. Thumbs up? You good? Does anybody need more time? Oh, no, we're not circling it. We're just putting an X.
Can we flip to the next?
Go ahead to the back page, turn the back.
Are we doing this by ourselves?
I will help you, guide you, and then yes, you are going to do it by yourself. Okay, number 4. You are going to sort the dot squares into squares that are less than 7 and not less than 7. So first, why don't you go ahead and find the numbers that are less than 7. Maybe you can circle the ones that are less than 7. So go ahead and do that first. That'll be the first step we do. Circle the ones that are less than 7. Come on. less than 7. That's where that number's gonna go. So count how many you circle. So that's how many are less than 7. Okay, count how many are less than 7 and write that number here. I see a couple more that you have to keep going. How many are less than 7? Okay, awesome. Then, over here, you're gonna find the numbers that are not less than 7. So those are the numbers that you didn't circle. So count how many that there are there. You might want to double check that you're correct. And that number goes here that are not less than 7. So it means they're greater than 7. Good. Okay, write your numbers in. How many are less than 7? How many are not less than 7? Okay, so if we have 10, this number is 15. That's good. Count those again. Not less. Okay, so is this less than 10? Okay, this is less than 7. Those here. Okay, so how many are less than 7? Is this less than 7? Is this less than 7? Okay, now count how many there are. Yeah, now those. Okay, how many are less than 7? Was this less than 7? Okay, now count how many you circled. Good. All right. Count them again. Okay, once you wrote how many were less than 7, how many were not less than 7, this set of directions says draw an X on the category that is less in number than the other category. So think about which number is less and draw an X on it. So if this number is less, that one gets an X. If this number is less, this one gets an X. Even if it already has an X, you just put another X over it. Can you wait until we're done with the last one? We got one more to go, Ben, and then you can use the bathroom. I think I just gave it away. Yep, you're right. I did. That's okay. I kind of gave the answer away by saying even if it already has an X, you still make an X. Right? Yep. Okay, let's look down at number 5. We're going to sort the frogs. But now there are 3 categories. Small, middle-sized, and big. Small, medium, and large. Okay, we're going to count them. Write the number in the chart to tell how many. Okay. When you're done, you're going to draw a circle around the one that's the greatest in number and draw an X on the category that's the least in number. But I'll repeat those directions after you're done. First, what I want you to do is find all the small frogs, put that number here. All the middle-sized frogs, put that there, and all the big frogs, and put that there. Okay, go ahead, Ben. But I know you have to go to the bathroom, so let's go. Okay, some friends moving along pretty quickly on this one. So, very good. Over here, you're going to circle the category that is greatest in number. Was it small, medium, or large? And you're going to put an X on the category that's least in number.